Ready? So this matzah is a symbol of affliction and poverty. The story of Passover tells us about the hardships and the suffering that our ancestors endured. It reminds us of the people who are hungry and in need today.
Yeah.
So that's why one of the most important messages of Passover, one of the first things you say when you have a Seder is, whoever is hungry, come share our food and celebrate Passover. To those who are poor or oppressed, we pray for the people who are poor, and we hope that the coming year will bring a better life for all of us. I'm now going to have the oldest person at the table ask the 4 questions. Ethel, please stand up. Now please, Ethel, repeat after me. Why is this night different from all other nights?
Different from all other nights.
In what ways do you find this night different?
In what ways do you find different?
On all other nights,
On all other nights,
we may eat chametz and
we
matzah,
may eat chametz and matzah.
but on this night,
On this night,
only matzah.
only matzah.
On all other nights,
On all other nights,
we eat many vegetables.
we eat many vegetables.
But on this night,
On this night,
only maror,
only maror,
which are bitter herbs,
bitter herbs.
to remind us of the slavery.
Of the slavery.
On all other nights,
On all other nights,
we don't dip even once. We don't dip
dip
even once.
once.
But on this night,
But on this night,
we dip twice.
we dip twice.
On all other nights,
On all other nights,
we eat sitting up or reclining.
we eat sitting up or reclining.
But on this night,
But on this night,
we all recline. We all recline. Was that a great job of asking questions or what? I'm going to now answer the questions since she asked. When you listen to them, actually, they weren't really questions at all. They were statements.
Look at him.
There are 4 statements that clarify the main question of the Seder. Why is this night different from all other nights? Well, this night is different from all other nights because on this night, we tell the story of Passover as it is inscribed in the book of Exodus. You've all seen the movie Exodus, when the slaves were finally let out of Egypt. Well, if you've seen the movie Exodus, you know the story of Passover. This night is also different because we participate in these certain rituals that have been observed at Passover Seders for centuries by our Jewish ancestors. We remind ourselves every year at this time that we were slaves to the mean King Pharaoh in Egypt. And God took us out of slavery with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. If God had not liberated our ancestors from Egyptian slavery, then we and our children and our children's children might still be slaves in the land of Egypt. Even if we know the story well, and we have told it many times throughout the years, it is essential to be reminded of the details every single year so we don't forget. By recognizing the oppression of our enslaved ancestors, then what happens? We become more appreciative of our freedom today. As we participate in all the rituals of the Seder, we should not only make sure the story of the Passover is told and the significance of each component of the Seder is explained, but we should also, if there is children involved, we should encourage our children to ask the questions and participate. So there are 4 different kinds of children. You could